All right, let's talk about the data for decision-making module. We're going to break down what this is all about. And honestly, it might just be one of the most important skills you'll learn for your entire career. Because let's face it, in today's world, knowing how to handle data isn't just a nice little bonus skill, it's absolutely essential.
I mean, think about it. Every single day, we're just swimming in information, right? Charts, stats, numbers everywhere. It's a lot of noise. The real trick, and kind of the whole point of this course, is figuring out how you cut through all that static to find the actual signal. How do you find the right answer when there's so much data coming at you?
And that's exactly what this module aims to do. It's not just about teaching you a bunch of formulas. The real goal here is to give you the confidence to look at any pile of data and know exactly what to do with it. It's about feeling empowered to handle all that information and turn confusing situations into clear, solid decisions.
So let's be totally clear. This is not just another math class. Think of this as getting a new superpower for your career. It's the ability to look at a giant spreadsheet that would make most people's eyes glaze over and actually see the story. To spot the trends that nobody else does. It's about making choices that are backed by hard evidence, not just a gut feeling.
When you boil it all down, this module is really about one thing and one thing only. It's about taking that raw, messy data and learning how to find the story that it's trying to tell you. And once you have that story, you can use it to make really smart, impactful decisions. It's the bridge that connects the numbers on a screen to real action in the world.
So yeah, your mission here is basically to become a data storyteller. And the good news is you're not going in blind. You've got a roadmap to guide you through the whole process.
And that guide is called the DCOVA framework. Seriously, think of this as your 5-step playbook for any data problem you'll ever face. It's a reliable process that takes you from total confusion to crystal clarity every single time.
And the journey makes perfect sense. First, you define the problem you're trying to solve, because asking the right question is like half the battle. Then you go out and collect the right data. Next, you organize it all so it's not a complete mess. Then comes the fun part. You visualize it. Make charts and graphs, because seeing patterns is so much easier than reading rows of numbers. And only then, at the very end, do you analyze it and come to a conclusion you can actually stand behind.
So, how are you going to put all this theory into practice? Well, your main challenge isn't some scary final exam. Nope. It's your first big consulting project, where you get to apply everything you've learned to a genuine, real-world problem.
And check this out. This is probably the slide you've been waiting for. Look at that breakdown. 100% coursework. That means 0% final exam. That's right, no big, scary exam at the end. All your energy goes into this one fantastic project that really shows what you can do.
And get this, your role is super relevant. You're basically going to be a consultant, and your client is a university. Your job? Use data to figure out how to make the student experience better for everyone. So this isn't just a made-up assignment. Your findings could actually lead to real changes right here on campus.
And you get to choose a topic that you actually care about. Look at these options. You can dive into AI and gamification and learning, or focus on diversity and inclusion, or even student mental health. These are all big, important topics where data can tell a really powerful story. Now, a big project might sound a little intimidating, but you are not on your own here. The whole thing is broken down into these smaller, manageable chunks. And as you can see from the timeline, you get feedback at every single step of the way. It's all designed to be a guided journey, not some mad dash to the finish line.
Okay, so that's the big project. But what does the learning actually look like from week to week? Well, the whole schedule is set up to get you from ideas to actual skills. Your week basically has two parts. You've got your lectures where you'll get the big overarching ideas, but then you have the workshops, and that's where the magic really happens. That's where you roll up your sleeves and actually start doing stuff, applying what you just learned.
And just look at how the time is split. For every single hour you spend in a lecture, you get 3 hours in a workshop. The message here is loud and clear. This module is all about doing. It's about building that muscle memory so these skills become second nature.
In those workshops, you're going to master the tools of the trade. You'll go deep into Excel, learning functions that can make sense of huge amounts of data in seconds. And you'll learn the art of data visualization, how to turn a boring spreadsheet into a powerful chart that tells a story instantly.
And things really kick into high gear in week 7. That's when you'll take your first steps with Python. And trust me, this isn't just another piece of software. It's one of the most powerful and in-demand programming languages for data analysis in the entire world.
It just opens up a whole new universe of possibilities.
So, after all is said and done, what do you actually walk away with? Let's bring it all home and talk about why this course is such a big deal for your future.
You're not just getting a grade at the end of this. You're walking away with a toolkit of genuine career assets. You'll be able to analyze data and then present it in a way that actually makes sense to people. You'll know how to use numbers to help a business make smarter decisions. You'll be the person who knows which tool to use for which job. These are the exact skills that employers are desperate for right now.
And that's really the bottom line. This isn't just about ticking a box and passing a module. It's about building a core, fundamental skill that will help you no matter what you do. Whether you go into marketing, finance, HR, you name it, this skill is universal.
So the data is out there, it's everywhere, just waiting for someone to come along and give it a voice. This module gives you the tools to be that person, so the only real question left is the one that you get to answer. What story will you tell?